Creatures of the night. Let's talk Ring of Honor. We had a decent show tonight. We started off with the ladies in action. Trish Adora, who we do adore. We haven't seen her in quite some time. Going against La Catalina. I did tell y'all, keep an eye out on the CMLL presence within AEW Ring of Honor since we're heading to Grand Slam Mexico in a few weeks. Trish Adora, she has had a match recently, but she was injured for quite some time, and she's back and she looks better than ever. Looks like she wasn't even injured. However, La Catalina, she's only taken 2 L's since she's been on Ring of Honor, which was against Athena and Red Velvet going for those titles. And I was not surprised to see her end up taking a win, but with a splash on Trish Adora. To take a win with a Phoenix splash doesn't seem like something that would take out someone like Trish Adora, so I was disappointed with the finisher, but the match was great. Honestly, I do feel some type of way about splashes, so I'm not impressed with this move. Now, after this, we have Taya Valkyrie, who just looks absolutely gorgeous. We haven't seen her on the show in quite some time. However, she has been named to be one of the women who are going to be in the Ring of Honor Pure Title Tournament. And she's letting everyone know in a promo that, look, I'm taking this win. I'm going to win this damn title. Now, look, I won't say my money's on her. I would like to see how she does. Some of the girls who are already on the tournament have already done some pure matches. So I would like to see how Taya Valkyrie does in a pure match before she ends up getting into the tournament itself. Now after this, we have Lance Archer going against local talent Diego Hill. And I was already saying a prayer for Diego before Lance Archer even came on out there. Now at first, looking at Diego from afar, if you squint your eyes a little bit, you might think it's Kevin Knight because it kind of looked like him. Not too much, but like I said, from afar, if you squint your eye, it looked like him. At first, I thought it was him, but it wasn't. This was definitely a squash. I don't like how when Lance Archer is on Ring of Honor, why isn't Don Callis there? It's not like Don Callis is not there. He's there. He's in the building because obviously they are taping Ring of Honor around Collision or Dynamite. So he's there. And I do feel like he should be, I guess you could say, not showing favoritism to some of the wrestlers. I know he did say something about his top 3 being Josh Alexander and Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher, but I don't feel like it should necessarily be favorites. I mean, hey, everybody got a little favorites, but don't have to tell everybody. Wish he did come out there, but he didn't. And this was really, really quick. And even after Lance Archer ends up taking the win, after he damn near already killed him, then he decides, you know what? I'm going to give him some more. And honestly, it was a little bit not needed. And I'll tell you why I think it's not needed. Because honestly, Lance Archer is not doing too much in terms of matches. I would love to see him do a hell of a lot more. And he's in the Don Callis family, but I'm not sure where things are going. Because obviously, like I said, there are favorites of the group. And those are the ones that are getting used more. And Lance Archer is just pretty much standing around there looking pretty as usual. We need a little bit more of Lance Archer. After that, we finally get a teaser video of Athena, who's going to be returning on Ring of Honor. She just hit 900 days of being our forever champion. That is fucking phenomenal, by the way. And I can't wait to see where things are going. Now, Athena, we haven't seen her in quite some time in a match within Ring of Honor, and for me, I think the last person she faced was La Catalina. I'm almost certain that that was her last opponent, and for me, I'm just like, I don't know what more we can do with Athena. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, so many people have said it so many times that, hey, she's ready to be on the main roster, and people was kind of hoping with her being in the Owen that would have started something in terms of her presence within AEW more. And honestly, that was the last time we've seen her at all. Now after this, we do get 2 matches from the Action Dean 2 show. I did review that on Tuesday, so if anybody want to watch the review, you can go back from my upload from Tuesday, or you can go ahead and watch the show for free. It's on the Ring of Honor YouTube channel. So on this episode, they were showing two matches from that show. They showed the pure title match with Lee Moriarty and Matt Mako. Like I said, I talked about that already the other day. And then they also showed the Cybernetico match as well, where there is a 5-on-5 elimination style match with Hologram for the kids and quite a few of them from CMLL. Really great matchup. So if you didn't see that entire show, it is on the Ring of Honor YouTube channel. 2 hours of amazing wrestling. We even get Danielson coming up in the ring, talking our heads off for a little bit. A really great show. So go ahead and check that out. Now after this, we do have Satnam Singh in action, and honestly, he's wearing black and gold, and he's giving very much Hurt Syndicate vibe with this look. I liked it. I actually liked it. Well, you know, Satnam Singh, and when I say in action, is a squash. He goes against a Facade. I don't know if some of y'all know Facade. Like, he's been wrestling for a long time wrestler. He was even in the Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombie movie. He had the coolest wrestling scenes in the movie, like when he's like fighting with the zombies and shit like that. If you've never seen Wrestlers vs. Zombies, go check it out. It's on Tubi and it's on Peacock. Well, it might still be on Peacock. The last time I seen it was earlier this year. I even did a review on that if you want to check that out. Really great movie, and I thought all his scenes in the movie were just absolutely amazing. But this was a squash. I think it's the first time I actually seen Facade on AEW Ring of Honor. I can't remember if he's ever been there. Maybe even on AEW Dark, I'm not sure, but I was surprised to see him there. Hopefully we'll see him again because, well, Satnam Singh damn near killed him for the win. Satnam, baby, I don't know. He's a big dude. It's going to be fun. It's going to be difficult to find people more of his side, people that could get in the ring with him where you're just like, okay, maybe he might end up losing. The thing is that he's going in the ring with great wrestlers, but because of his height and how big he is, they want you to believe that he can easily beat these people. And you and I, we know that that's not true. But hey, that's the power of professional wrestling. Just illusions, right? Main event, speaking of illusions, Hologram for the Kids, once again, teaming up with Rhino. Where did that come from? No clue at all. I have no clue where this team came from. They're going against the Frat House, Cole Carter and Griff Garrison, Jack Jameson, Preston Vance. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I know I say it every single time, but Lord, this is what I'm saying. Look, I don't drink, okay? So I can't participate in any of the drinking that the Frat House are doing. But if y'all need someone to apply the baby oil, I am available. Give me a call. I will totally do a good job at that. They look amazing. They have these guys out there. Damn, I forgot. King Leo told me exactly what you called them, but these guys, every time they come out, there are these guys that are coming out, they're partying with them, and they're trying to be recruited into the fraternity, whatever that word is. And they're trying to get in, these two guys, and they end up beating them up before the match starts. And then we have Hologram and Rhino. Look, they don't have the best chemistry, but they both go out there and do exactly what they do as individuals, and that was enough for them to end up taking the win. Rhino, I don't know what it is, but he looks so healthy. He looks meaty as hell. Give me the skin routine, Rhino, because his skin looks amazing. He looks great. I don't know where this whole team came from. However, I thought this was a really great matchup. I did see something on X that talked about young guys in AEW Ring of Honor who people feel like right now in 2025, who should have had much more success within the company, and Griff Garrison and Cole Carter's name did come up, which was very interesting because I do feel like that is very much true. They've been there for quite some time. Remember, Griff was in the Varsity Blondes with what's his name, Pillman Jr. and Julia Hart. Julia Hart, y'all seen what she's gone on to do. And then you also see Pillman Jr. going on over to NXT. Yes, he looked horrible with the facial hair and all that stuff, but he's over there in NXT. Griff Garrison had a little push to be on Collision to go against Adam Copeland. Not many of y'all can actually say that. I think they are great wrestlers. I really do. Cole Carter, when I first saw him, he gave me a young Randy Orton vibe just looking at him. And I think he has potential to be much more. I'm just talking about just these two in particular, since those are the ones that was in the post that I was reading earlier today. And I really do feel like as a team, they have potential. As individuals, they do have potential. But this is why I constantly say things like, in terms of these younger guys, they need more opportunities to be able to shine. And hopefully with them being part of the frat house, which I think have a lot of potential. Now, I know they got their ass whooped by the Ops on Wednesday, but they have potential as a group. It actually, for pro wrestling, the frat house thing should work the way it should work. But they just need the opportunities to go out there and do whatever it is that they can do and get over. I know that everyone in the group, I've seen them all wrestle. They think that they're great. This has nothing to do with how cute they are. I think that they have a lot of potential, and I just hope that for Ring of Honor, at least we get a little bit more of a focus on building up factions, especially, and you know, groups like Frat House, whether it's the four of them or them breaking up into teams, or even as individuals can find success, because these guys are young. And I don't like if it feels like sometimes these promotions look at it as in, well, they're young, they got enough time to get to where they gotta go. It's not necessarily that. Sometimes the time is now to push them to see where they can go. And honestly, I think that with the guys that they have in Ring of Honor, the girls too, their potential to really, really put them up. This is why it's time for Athena to drop this title to somebody, preferably Queen Aminata, and move on over to the main roster. I think she's done everything that she can do. Some of the other people in terms of champions in Ring of Honor, they've done whatever they can do. They can be on the main roster and use Ring of Honor more to help build up some of the young talent that definitely need it, because they do have a great roster and the potential is absolutely there. Really good episode here of a Ring of Honor. If you didn't see the Action Dean 2 show, that is for free on Ring of Honor. Go ahead and check it out. That was a really, really great show. You guys, I will see you on Saturday for Collision. See you guys then. Bye.